Right, so I'm going to be showing you how to make an animated bouncing ball. So what you're going to do is you are going to go to your toolbar and select the shape tool. And then you can take your shape tool and select the circle. I'm going to change the color to this bright blue. Actually, maybe something a little bit darker. We'll do that. All right, and now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my keyframes. And the keyframes are the frames that are going to kind of let me know where my ball is going and how it's bouncing. So I'm going to set my very first one where the ball is down here at the bottom. I can even select that after I've made it. And now I'm going to make a new frame. So I'm going to press this plus button up here. I'm going to make a new frame. And what I'm going to do real quick is I'm also going to go to my settings button here, and I'm going to switch over this setting to previous frame. I'm going to switch it from hide to show. I'm going to do the same thing for this button for the next frame. So from hide to show. And now what that has done is now I can see the ghost image of my first frame. And that kind of lets me know where I put my first ball. And so I want my second keyframe to be right here at the top where the ball is at its highest. And then I'm going to make a new frame. What I can also do if I want to make sure that my ball is the same size is I can select my number 2 frame and I can say copy frame. And now you can't see it, but it's right on top. I'm going to go to my selection tool and I'm just going to select my ball. And I'm going to drag it to its next keyframe, which is down here at the bottom, where it hits the ground again. And then I'm going to just copy that frame. Because I'm already in selection, I don't have to move, go to my selection arrow. And now there's my fourth keyframe with the ball right back at the top again. I'm going to make one more keyframe here where my ball goes back to the ground. So it will bounce a total of 1, 2, really like 2 times. But it hits the ground 3 times in this animation. So now I can go back to my first slide. And okay, so now I can say, okay, I'm going to copy my frame. And now I can start adding all of the little balls in the animation. So copy frame. And I'm going to do this until I reach my second keyframe, which is the ball at the top. And just keep doing a series of copy frames. There we go. And now, instead of copying frame 6, I'm going to go to frame 7, which is my second keyframe that I made. And I'm going to start copying frames from there. So copy frame, copy frame, copy. And I'm just going to do this until I've finished my entire cycle of the ball bouncing. All right, so now I've finished that second round and I'm at my third keyframe. I'm going to go to 14, which is my third keyframe, and then I'm going to copy frame. And I'm just going to keep going. And I'm almost done. And the more you overlap your ball, the more realistic it's going to look because it's going to have more frames to cycle through before it can catch up to that next keyframe. And that is how you animate a ball. It's not done, but that is the basics.